It's officially February, the month of love, and today we're going to be doing the TBR jar picks, my books for this month. I think because I want a few romances to choose from, so I'm thinking either 4 or 5. We'll see once we get there. So I also recently went out. If you haven't seen, I've done a massive book haul, which I ended up posting the video last week. I will leave it here for you guys. But I have a whole bunch of romances to choose from now because I felt like this shelf doesn't really have many romances, so I wanted more. We're going to jump straight into it. What's the point of shaking this? It's like nothing's moving. I still haven't gone out and brought a bigger jar yet, but I will be. Okay, so the first one. So for book 1 we have read a book with a blue cover. So the other thing I forgot to mention as well is one of my videos I want to do is going to be Emily Henry based. I'm not sure if I want to try and do it this month, so I'm hoping I get a couple of Emily Henry books in here. So ones with a blue cover, there's a few with we have a few actually. So technically we have Things We Never Got Over, Full Measures, Elizabeth of East Hampton, or The Rule Book. And I think I'm going to go with The Rule Book. This one here is a sport romance. It is NFL, I believe. Yeah, it's an NFL player. It is a second chance romance, also enemies to lovers, and a grumpy sunshine, which all 3 of those things are my absolute favorite. So I'm dying to read this book, honestly. When it gets lower, I'll be able to shake it. Okay, maybe let's go for one kind of near the top, I guess. So book number 2, pick a book with a detective or mystery theme. We want romance. Oh my god. So straight off the bat, I feel like The Housemaid is a mystery. We got Killer Instinct with a detective. How did I get a detective? I don't want a detective. I'm literally looking up if there's any romance themed mysteries that I have. I don't want Good Girl Guide to Murder. Okay, so the options pretty much is Killer Instinct, Good Girl Guide to Murder, or Housemaid's Secret. I know Housemaid's Secret is meant to be like a thriller, but I kind of count that more as a mystery to myself. I'm not excited for this though, that's the thing. If I'm going to pick one, it's going to be The Housemaid's Secret, I think. I thought we hit it off really good at the start to get a really good romance theme going along, but we have took a turn. Okay, so number 3. Alright, number 3 is read a book with... What is happening? Read a book with an element of magic or fantasy. Okay, so I don't have a physical copy, and I'm just going to say this because I am in the middle of the series and I will be reading the last book in February. And that's going to be Zodiac Academy book 9, which I think is called Sorrow and Starlight. No, that's book 8. It's called Restless Stars. So that's going to be our 3rd one. Alright, number 4. You know what? I think I'm going to pick 5 books because I have not had one Emily Henry book. And that was my whole goal. Read a book set in a country you have never visited, and that is so easy because I've never been overseas, and none of these are based in Australia as far as I'm aware. So we're going to do Emily Henry, and I think I'm going to do Beach Read. This one I think is, her name is January and Gus. What? I've never heard anyone called January before. But she is a hopeless romantic who narrates her life like she's the lead in a blockbuster movie. Gus is a serious, literal type who thinks true love is a fairy tale. But they've got more in common than you think. They're both broke, they have crippling writer's block, and they need to write bestsellers before summer ends. So these are two authors that obviously meet on a holiday, and hopefully this is a really good rom-com. It also sounds like a forced proximity book too, which I haven't really read much lately of these. It has been quite a while. So I really hope this is good. People hype up Emily Henry so much, and that's pretty much my video is going to be about, which is Emily Henry worth the hype? So keep an eye out on that. Okay, so time for number 5. And I don't think I'm going to be able to read all of these, but we'll see. Like, this last Zodiac Academy book is so freaking long. I think it's like 12 or 1300 pages. Anyway, so a book that has been hyped recently. I have the perfect one for this. I know I want to do an Emily Henry book for my video, but this one here, because I have been seeing this so much lately. It's Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I have seen this lately. I want to read it this summer, and this is the last month where it's summer in Australia, so this is definitely at the top of my TBR. I've just seen so many people rate this 5 stars, so I have a very, very, very high expectation of this book that it's going to be a 5-star read, and I really hope it is. Okay, so we have got our 5 books all picked, and I mean, most of it's romance, I guess. There's just one thriller in there, and I guess it's good. Well, a mystery thriller, and I guess it's good to, I guess, spice it up. So let's do a quick recap. We have read a book with an element of magic or fantasy, which we have chosen Zodiac Academy book 9, which is Restless Stars. I don't have a physical for that one. It is on my Kindle. Next we have a book that's been hyped recently, which we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. So this one here is a friends to lovers. It's a summer fling. It also has mental health struggles in this one. Other than that, I honestly don't know too much about this. It's meant to be like a temporarily fake dating thing, which I think turns into like a proper summer fling. So the third book is a book that I have never been to the country before, which we have Beach Read. This is, I'm somewhere in America and I haven't been out of Australia, so this was a very, very easy one. Like I said, I'm keen to try out Emily Henry before. I have tried Happy Place and I did DNF it, but I've put it back on my TBR to give it another chance because I honestly don't think I was in the right space for it at that time. I was going through my thriller moment, so I'm excited to give this one a go because all I hear are really highly rated Emily Henry books. And then that kind of goes in with what I said, because the next one is a book with a mystery theme or a detective, and we have The Housemaid's Secret, which is the second installment to the Housemaid series. And we are still following Millie, I believe, in this one, but just with a different family. I think she goes and be a maid to the Garrick family. I don't know if it's the same thing or something as the first one or what, but I'm excited about this one. The first book I did eat up. I was very, very quick. It was very fast paced. So I'm hoping the same for this one. And then for the 5th book, we have Read a Book with a Blue Cover, which we do have The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. She actually has just had a new book come out as well, I believe. It's called Beg, Borrow or Steal. And I've also, this one here, I have seen good things about it. It is a sport romance in the NFL, enemies to lovers, grumpy sunshine, just all the very good stuff. I'm really keen for this. So these here are the 4 books, or technically 5, that we will be reading hopefully in February. I'm going to try my hardest to get to these. There are other books that didn't make this list that I really want to read, so we're gonna see how we go. The most I'm excited for is probably Just for the Summer or The Rule Book, and I wonder if this is going to be a 5-star read. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're going to be reading in February down in the comments below. I would love to discuss and chat with you guys about it, and who knows, I might read them or put them on my TBR for March. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.